Hej og velkommen tilbage til kanalen. Det er tid til noget mere Vinland Saga. In this video we are going to be watching episodes 13 and 14 of season 2. Before we get into things, just quickly, yes, this is new. Got some new microphones. Still sort of testing them out, so I apologize if the audio is not maybe as good as it usually is, or maybe it's better, or I don't know. I'm figuring stuff out like while editing still, so it's a work in progress. It's been also a little while since we've watched any episodes because there was the holidays and New Year and a lot has been going on and yada yada yada. So could do maybe with a little brush up here, a little previously on. I know we're not gonna get that, but I'm sure we're gonna get back in, or we're gonna as soon as the episode starts, then we're gonna be back in that world, and we're gonna know where we are, what's going on on a larger scale, macro level with the series right now. We at least we have, of course, Thorfinn and Einar at Ketil's farm. We also know that, what are their names? Of course, Ketil himself, then his two sons.
Humpty and Dumpty.
Humpty and Dumpty. Torgil and
Olmar.
Olmar, yes. Two very different sons there. But they're on the run, and they're actually aboard Leif Eriksen's ship right now, heading towards Ketil's farm. And we also have King Knud, who is also heading towards Ketil's farm. I don't know if he's doing that personally, but at least he's sending people there. And yeah, so it's we're at a turning point in the story in this season, I feel like, and the shit is about to hit the fan. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Yes. Alrighty, Roo. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Like the video, throw in a comment. It really helps with the algorithm. And if you want to support us, there's Patreon with uncuts and early reactions. We are up to 10-ish episodes ahead at least. And if you aren't able to join on Patreon and you still want to watch ahead and support us, then you can also do so with YouTube memberships as an alternative. There we go. That's all the stuff. Now let's get into the first episode here. It is episode 13, titled Dark Clouds. Here we go. Wood? Wood. On fire.
No.
Oh.
People on fire.
Wow. What a way to start the episode already. Just setting the mood. What? Is that Snake? You sure?
No, absolutely not.
金もやる欲しいだけやるぞ
今日までに私の受けた屈辱はそんなものでは注げぬぞ
Won't change the past.
わかったお前の
Wow, this man will do anything to survive.
どうか命だけは旦那様
What about like the child in there and
奴
the
隷になる
wife, I'm guessing?
貴様を生かすも殺すも私の思うままというわけだ
Yeah, thought as much. Alright, they survived.
さあ迎えに行かなくては
Huh?
Huh? I have questions. Oh, and we got a new intro. We're halfway, that's why.
Ah. Piggies.
にしても
Those are pigs.
自由になったらだよ。どうするつもりだ？
お前たち自由身分になったら
Oh yeah. The last thing he said to them before leaving.
Yep.
And we just knew back then that, yeah, not gonna happen. Whatever happens where they're going, that's gonna change things.
そりゃ確かに奉公人とは仲悪いけどさ。でもここにいればさ、そのうちアルネイズさんを解放するチャンスが来るかもしれない。
How noble of you.
驚いたよ。そこまで惚れてたのか。
よせよ。そんなんじゃない。
Yes, it is.
おせぞじじい殺す気か。
There's Snake.
ジジイは一緒じゃねえのか。
Oh no.
え、お戻りになっていませんか、大旦那様。
朝畑へ出たっきりだ。
No. Oh, he's hungry. He's hangry.
俺は昼飯も食ってねえんだぞクソじじい。俺を死なせる気。
What?
畑だついてこい。
畑？
A little bit difficult to keep up with a
Horse.
fracking horse. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Aw, I really like Svakkel. Well, at least he's still alive.
Oh.
Just, damn. Old age, catching up.
Old age of like ripe old age of what, 40?
私、奥様のお言いつけで来たんですが。
Whoa.
That's a hearty meal.
大旦那様が皆さんの分も作ってよいとお口に合いますかどうか。
Oh, they're gonna, yeah, devour it. Well, that's nice. One last really hearty meal before everything goes to shit.
身の回りのお世話をさせていただきますね。何でもお言いつけください。
Leave.
お味がお気に召さないようでしたらおっしゃってくださいね。
いらん。後で。
He does not want this.
Mm-hmm.
Be cuddled like that.
構わねえから口にスプーンねじ込んでやれ。慣れろよジジイ。体が治るまでは当分あーんしてもらうしかねえんだからよ。
No need to be sly about it.
笑ったか今。
Oh!
本当に腹は空いとらん。
Aw.
後で。
Talking, laughing, that's...
Oh,
Oh.
oh boy. No, you're just embarrassing it even
Aw,
further.
yeah. He's a proud old dude and just, yeah, behaving as expected. Oh, don't take care of me. Just let me die here.
You should call him Grumps and not Gramps, right?
でもよかったわ。大旦那様も聞いていたよりお元気そうで、それにお噂ほど怖い方じゃなさそう。
ああ見えて根は優しいんですよ。
Hearing all of that.
Mm-hmm.
でも本当に私あんなに楽しくご飯食べるのなんてずいぶん久しぶり。
Torfin, let those two just talk.
なんだか自由だった頃に戻ったみたい。
そうですね。本当に。
Uh-oh.
蛇の兄貴はいるか。
逃亡奴隷？
はい。キャルラクの農場か
Oh,
ら
okay, no, this
3
is
日前だそ
about
うです。
what, the stuff from, like the opening there?
Yeah.
キャルラクのおじが捕まえたやつには馬3頭をやるって触れ回ってます。
馬3頭はともかくチート用心した方がいいかもな。お前ら今日からしばらくの間。
Yeah, because he said something about he's going to free her. Like he's come, like, who's her?
Mm.
Arenheid, maybe?
追い詰められた人間ってのは何をするかわからんからな。
All right.
見ろ、あれだ。
That looks like bait.
つうか、お前ら小声で話せよ、もう少し。ってことは、あれか捕まえたやつに馬3頭っていう。おお相当手強いって話だろ。大丈夫だって。今なら寝込みを。
He's not gonna be asleep for long if you guys...
小声で話せって言ってんだろ、お前ら。相手の力もわかんねえのに、その実。
Well, those two are dead.
Yeah.
今ならきっちり一頭ずつ分けられるって、そういう話。
A whole horse.
小声で話せよ、ボケー。
Looking for me?
Fucking idiots. It wasn't even bait or anything. You could have taken him while he was...
トルフィー、割ったやつ溜まってんぞ。どんどん積んでくれ。おーい、トルフィンよ。
すまん、ちょっとだけ。
Is he eavesdropping?
What's up, my dude?
トルフィーさんは何をしているの？
ヘビさんが聖書を中で読んでるん
Oh,
です。
he's...
それの盗み聞き。大旦那様は字が読めないか
Oh.
ら。
あなた方も聞いている通り、隣人を愛し、敵を憎めと命じられている。しかし、私は言っておく。敵を愛し、自分を迫害する者のために祈りなさい。あなた方の天の父。
Goes right back to the no one is your enemy
Yeah.
thing.
異邦人でさえ同じことをしているではないか。だからあなた方の天の父が完全であられるように、あなた方も完全なもの
Perfect.
か。やれ福音書はもう飽きたぜ。最初の方読もうぜ。まだここより面白い。おいおい、じじい、何してんだ？便所か？
No, no. No, no.
Aw.
No, no.
終わってるって言ったろ。いいから寝てろ。アルネイズ。
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
あ、俺も手伝います。
You what? Okay.
もうそんなに長くはねえだろうな。
そんな。だって毎日畑に出るくらい元気じゃないですか。
寮だって日に2、3度は必ず。
Hmm.
前から気になってたんですけど、ヘビさんは大旦那様とどんなご関係なんですか？
Well, you and me both, Tofin.
Mm-hmm.
ジジイがくたばったらあの本もらって売っ払おうと思ってるだけさ。
Really?
That's it?
俺、仕事の続きやれやお前ら。日が暮れんぞ。
I feel like there's more to it than that.
Yeah. Dark clouds.
Yes. The dark clouds are gathering. The weather's changing. Is that...
That's
早だけだ
the.
な。
Yeah.
俺の手下か。
Yeah, that's the guy.
おい、そこの馬止まれ。
Yeah, wait. Yeah, he's coming for Arenheid, for sure, right?
トカゲをやりやがった。
And he only managed to kill one of them.
But she seems to frame him, right? Or.
I don't know, like, is he running? Yeah,
No,
like,
she's
she's running
running
towards him, yeah. Wait, brother or...
アルネイズ。
ついに見つけたぞ。我が
Yeah. Yep, of course.
And that's, yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
the end. Yes, let's just complicate things even more. I like that we got this episode here to sort of, get back to the farm, because as far as I remember, like the past 2 episodes, we didn't really spend any time at the farm, and it was mostly at...
And yelling, right?
Yeah, yelling, yeah. So nice that we get to just have a little bit of calm before the storm, because it's coming, and not even in the way that we necessarily anticipated, because they threw a whole new element in here with this guy escaping at the beginning. We didn't really know who it was. I thought for a second that maybe it was like a flash forward and it was Einar,
Right.
and it was still Arenheid that he was going to rescue and talking about, but no, this is a new character, and it is, well, she said it's
Gada.
Gada, yeah. It's yeah, their husband and wife, and as I said, that's gonna complicate things even more, and especially also for Einar, because it's clear for everyone to see that he's kind of smitten, and he wants to free Arenheid, and that's like the whole reason why he's even thinking about staying there on the farm at the moment. But I have a feeling that they're gonna need this guy if he's a great warrior, because something else is still coming and they're going to need to defend themselves. And yeah, really curious what's going to happen here. Very curious. And is he a better warrior than Snake? Is he a better warrior than Thorfinn? Probably not, but Thorfinn is not, like, he's sworn off violence. So is he even going to do anything? And then Sverkel. It's oh yeah, it's inevitable, but it's still sad. I like the old man, and you know, him showing kindness to Thorfinn and Einar, and his whole semi-odd relationship with Snake. And again, I'm sure there's more to it than just I want to inherit his stuff, basically. Or maybe there is, but no, I have a feeling that there is definitely more to Snake than what he wants people to think about him.
Right, because he was not all, like, as it seemed like the concern he showed for him was genuine.
Yeah.
When he was like, oh,
he's not here, and then he grabbed the horse and was like, follow me. Yeah,
and it's like Snake is a weird. I have a hard time, and I think that's like the that's his purpose, right? That he's hard to grasp in a way that he's hard to read.
Yeah.
It seems like there's some like good. Of course, you can say that about all people, right? That there's some like good qualities to them. But it seems like there was like Snake is hiding something that's like vulnerable, or you know, like warm or
decent at least, and even his comment on like this guy escaping from this other place where the master there, like he didn't treat his slaves very well at all.
Got what
he said and he sort of, you know, quick comment that, oh, he got what he deserved then. So like he has morals, you know.
Oh, yes,
definitely.
He also stopped the whole trying to
slicing up Thorfinn thing. Yeah, that's right.
He stopped that, and I mean, if he didn't care, then he was completely indifferent. He and just like a evil or malicious, or as I said, just simply indifferent. He would just have let them do their thing, but he was also like a little bit like Askeladd, where Askeladd, he looks at people and then he reads them like immediately, and like he knows who they are. I feel like there's something about Snake that he can tell, like he's good at reading people as well, but maybe that's also why he's so good at hiding whatever he's obviously, I would say, hiding. I could be completely wrong here, but that at least that's the vibes that I get from him. So
same.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. Of course, it's sad with old man Sverkel, but he said it right. Like, and it seems like he's obviously, or like he's been around old people dying before, because he knew, he was like, he's going senile, so that means he doesn't have long to live. It's like first the legs give out, and then slowly, or
the rest of the body,
gives in straight away. So they could be, and the others were perhaps they'd never seen old people die like this.
Exactly, like he had to straight up explain to them how a natural death kind of works in that way, because they haven't. Thorfinn in particular, I don't think he's ever seen or encountered anyone really dying of old age. Maybe when he was a kid. Einar, maybe same, but like their lives have just changed so much, and they've both been through a lot, and a lot of people dying in, well, not natural ways. So yeah, it's might be kind of new to them. Like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be, or like, yeah, if you don't.
Yeah, and also because Thorfinn was like, they moved away from Norway.
Iceland.
No, they moved away from Norway to Iceland.
Oh, and that,
Yes.
yeah, okay, yeah.
So he hasn't really experienced the same kind of like generational freedom, if that makes sense. In the same way that Sverkel, some of these people have, right?
Yeah.
So that's interesting, and also very saying about like how people from somewhat of a privileged background, how they differ from people from a not so privileged background, like slaves.
Yeah. It's crazy to say that like it's a privilege. Like back then, you're privileged if you just die of like natural causes.
Yeah, if you get past 40, you're like
even yeah. Like if you don't get a infection or a cold, that's gonna do it. Like yeah, we've talked about that before with medicine and yada yada yada. Very, very, very different today, thankfully. Anything else from this episode that we should get into? Like there was a little tiny bit with like the snake reading the Bible, and that the passage he was reading, it was of course also referencing the whole you have no enemies thing that Thor said. So returning to that little by little through the story. But other than that, I think we should maybe just continue.
Get on, yeah. Get on with
if you're ready, because I really want to see what's going to happen here.
Absolutely.
No idea. Okay, so the next one, episode 14, is titled Freedom. Okie dokie. Definitely different than Dark Cloud. So, yeah, let's hope it's something nice. Good. Probably not, but...
Probably not.
Here we go.
するとここがケティルの農場。なんということだ。歩いて数日の近きにそなたたちがいようとは少しやつれたか。
The two of you, didn't he say that? No, sorry. He said, yeah, you know more than two.
なんだ夫なのかアルネイズさんの。
ヒャルティは元気か。もう大きくなったのである。
Oh yeah, two of them. Who's... Wait. We haven't seen a child.
ヒャルティは。
さあ、帰ろう、3人で。
Oh man, dude, it's not gonna be as simple as all that.
その手を取るな、アルネイズ。
Alright, here we go. Shit.
取れば切る。
Oh! We took out the horse? Damn.
アルネイズを確保して下がれ。はい。
こいつちょっと変だぜ、兄貴。貴様がケティルか。
だったらなんだ。
Oh.
殺す。
やめてカルザル。こんなの無茶よ。
No.
Anna, don't. No.
ヘビさんに切りかかるつもりなのか。
地上なら分かってる。アルネイズさんの亭主が彼女を助けに来たんだ。アルネイズさんに自由に。
Oh wow. Okay, so
3人倒さなきゃ逃げられないんだぞ。
俺が力不足なのは分かってる。
He's also gonna doom himself.
お前に人が殺せるのか。相手が逆人だろうと誰だろうと、この斧で人を殺せるのか。
yeah, that's not something you just do.
ちょっと。
Let the grown-ups handle this.
賢明だな、トルフィー。お前らそこでおとなしく見てろ。
Thorfinn could end this whole thing like that, but Damn! Snake, he's had like time, like rest. He's well rested. He's well fed and everything. Like this guy is just running like pure adrenaline, anger. Just say no.
あいつ手負いだぞ。怪我人相手に3人がかりで負けてんじゃねえよ。
Stupidity.
Oh, right in the wound.
やっぱそこか。
Okay.
アナグマ、こいつ縛っとけ。
Shouldn't have doubted the guy.
Must be so tough.
Yeah.
キャルラクのおじたやらに容疑者を捕まえたと伝えに行け。
了解っす。
言いたいことがあるようだな。だが、奴隷の意見は通らんぞ。
Dude!
奴は俺の手下を殺した。他でも殺しをした疑いがある。旦那の気に入りのアルネイズをさらう気でいる。見逃せるわけねえだろ。そんな奴を。
Snake is basically just doing his job. Even a storm brewing? Oh, and they got a stew brewing as well. No. Nope.
夜なら暗いうちなら砦に忍び込んでガルザーさんを助けられるかもしれない。
Not a good idea.
どうにもならないことってあるわ。そういう時は何もしない方がいいの。じっとして嵐が過ぎるのを待つの。
Storm.
結婚なんて親同士が決めるものだけど、彼は私と息子に優しい人だった。
だったら行きましょう。
No, just
たとえヘビさんたちとやり合うことになっても何もしないよりマシだ。
Yeah, I don't think Tofin is going to agree with you here.
俺が見張りを引きつけるからお前は。
私はお鍋のせいで息子を失いました。
Pots? No, elaborate. What does that mean? I lost my son because of pots? Or is that a disease?
ガルザルは集落の皆にそのことを伝え、男たちは話し合いました。戦いに参加するか否か。勝てば鉄が手に入ります。男たちの下した決断。
I'm guessing they did not win.
who?
だって私たちの集落は別にお鍋や鎌の刃に困ってなかったんですもの。
Greed.
西のイングベは野心の強い男だ。奴の一族が鉄を手にすれば一帯の均衡は崩れるだろう。
Balance of power. Just...
村も豊かになるのだ。お前たちもな。
Always about power and wealth.
数週間が経ちました。あれ？船を見たとき、男たちが帰ってきたのだと思いました。
I don't know about this.
男たちの留守を狙われたんです。私はヤルティを今度こそ私は男たちの嵐から子供を守らなければなりません。
子供？
つい先日分かりました。今、
Of course.
Yeah.
エイナルさん、このまま嵐が過ぎ去るまでこのまま。
Yeah, no. Most likely not going to happen.
嵐が過ぎるのを待つんじゃなかったのか、アルネイズ。
聞いていらしたんですか、大旦那様。
Of course he was.
わしもかつてじっと耐えて嵐をやり過ごしたことがある。あれはもう20年以上前か。
Late life regrets or something?
だが我らの力は当時まだ小さく逆らえば滅ぼされると。
So he made the decision to not fight. Submit.
ノルドの男が聞いて呆れる。わしは保身のために一人の娘を差し出したのだ。
Yourself and your people.
娘が嫁いだ日、エッペの富を妬み憎しみを抱いた男の仕業だっ
Fuck's
た。
sake. Man, wealth and power, that's all.
もう何もかも焼き尽くされた後だった。嵐はやり過ごすことはできても傷跡は残していくということだ。すまんな、力になれなくて。
I think he just did help her. It's gonna leave scars either way, so I might as well do what I can. Heading towards the storm. Ooh, somber. Some very somber episodes overall, actually. And they certainly know how to take their time in this series, but it's still like it's so beautifully put together. And if you're willing to, you know, just slow the fuck down and just take everything in, like this series has so much to offer. Like there's so much going on. In a sense that, like, maybe not, like, I'm sure that there are a lot of like slow-paced anime series as well, and like even Attack on Titan could be pretty slow-paced at times, but this is like they're really, again, yeah, just taking their time and telling a very human story that just hits hard. Sometimes, a lot of the time, actually, and you can't help but just sit there and be frustrated with all of this tragedy, all of this pain, born out of, again, greed and jealousy. And
yeah, and it seems like this whole season is just like trauma bonding between between all the characters, right? Like it's like
everyone at the farm.
Here are my scars. Here are my baggage. Here's my broken ass.
Whatever, and then there's still shit happening, and the storm is coming. And you never know, man. Like even like the story that Svagel just told there about, okay, I had to make a decision. Do we put up a fight here, or do we just submit and just wait out this storm? Because odds are we're not going to be able to defeat whoever Ebbe, maybe that's a more significant force or whatever. And then it still ended with something they absolutely, of course, couldn't predict, that another someone else showed up who, again, someone who was jealous of Ebbe's wealth and just wanted more power. And so maybe they should have put up a fight, or like, you never know what the storm brings, other than like it's gonna leave scars no matter what. What do you do? What the heck do you do? And Arenheid is, I'm guessing she's gonna try something here.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Maybe she's just simply wants to see him again. I mean, and also to kind of perhaps she's trying to figure out whether he is actually just insane or he is actually like that you can talk.
Yeah.
Is he still the same?
Is the same man that you married and yeah.
Yeah, and it's tragic.
But
also because she also explained that she's currently with Keitel's child.
Yeah.
So she also kind of wants to protect it. And I mean, honestly, I don't think if you wanted to be like completely safe, you wouldn't go there. But on the other hand, like, she obviously loves the guy still and maybe just wants to check out if he's like, it's not like she can actually do much. Or at least that's what we are led to believe, that she can't do much. We also constantly get this reminder that, or like throughout the episode, that like, okay, you can't do anything. One thing is that you can't do anything as a woman. Another thing is that you can't do anything as a slave. So being a woman and a slave, I mean...
Double fucked.
Yes, of course. I mean, she is Keitel's favorite, so I mean,
sure,
she might have some.
And Keitel is a kind man, luckily, compared to many of the other people we've heard about and seen,
but
who also own slaves.
Something tells me that the storm coming might not be the storm that they think it is.
No, exactly. Like, we're also just sitting here waiting for the inevitable that.
Knut's people is going to...
Yeah, his army, his warriors, they're going to show up, but are they going to probably not get there before Keitel and his sons and Leif and so on? Like, I think they're going to get there first. Well, we'll see. We don't know. Like,
we don't know.
A lot of there's a lot of stuff going on, and
like, we know things are gonna happen, but we don't know exactly when, and like, we can't really we can predict many things, but I mean, we can't really predict when it's gonna happen and stuff.
No, exactly.
It's like, depending on when people are back or when Knut's people are gonna arrive, maybe she's just going to say goodbye to him, to his
he's getting some sort of closure there,
exactly.
and telling him that no, I am with child again, and I want to wait out the storm, and I want to do the best I can to protect this child, because I already lost one child, and that popped up again. Like, there was a flash of that before, and we saw even like a spark in the fire, so like a signifying a spark inside of her. That, okay, there's still something in there that wants to do something, even in the face of like a storm that's coming, that you probably should hide, or you probably should stay out of it as much as you can. But yeah, everyone here, like, they know there's a storm coming. We know there's a storm coming. We just don't know what it's really going to look like, what's going to happen, what kind of scars it's going to leave, and all these people can do is just decide, do I weather the storm, or do I venture forth into it?
I don't think it's wise of her to tell him that she's expecting a child.
Aina?
Her husband, Garda.
Oh, in that way, yeah.
I don't think it's wise to tell her.
Tell him,
sorry.
Yeah.
Especially also since we know that he's going to kill Keitel. At least in this state he is right now.
Yeah, he wants to. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course he doesn't know Keitel, and I mean, I don't. It's hard to tell exactly what. And did it also didn't really get confirmed that Hjalte was going to die, right?
No, he was just taken away, so he could have been, they could have taken him, and then he's gonna grow up as a warrior somewhere, or so he's still alive, but probably never going to see him again. And if they do, then he's not gonna recognize them, and they're not gonna recognize him, and that's in and of itself is also really tragic.
And what about the woman from this? Like, was she his new wife, or was it just just another thrall that got a baby.
Oh, at the opening we saw with him. I think because what we heard was that he killed the master of that farm and his sons.
Right.
I think he left his wife and infant child alive. So I think that like he just left them, like he was not gonna kill them.
Right.
Because they were afraid and like hiding in the corner, and like she was standing there, just like trying to shield the kid there. So
it doesn't seem like he's completely gone.
No,
right?
no, he's not.
There's still something in him.
Yeah, he's not killing women and children at least.
Small children at least.
Yeah, just
maybe it was like men. Because they reminded him of them, and it was like a
That's also quite because she's blonde as well, and I didn't remember what the kid looked like, but
brown hair.
Yeah, could be. I mean, there's just so much suffering and pain going on here.
Yep.
Really, really, really is. It's great storytelling, but it can be
and
frustrating.
Really feel like there's like an ongoing theme throughout, right? It's very much Christianity in a way, or at least like Jesus Christ's words, at least. So if you follow those, that kind of Christianity, then I mean, I'm not saying that it's straight up like here's Jesus Christ's words, believe them, follow them. It's not like it's like banging us necessarily on our heads saying we have to do this. It's more like an interpretation of that somehow, and how it relates to these kinds of people who might not believe in Jesus Christ, but still like I can actually sorry, I hit the microphone there, but I can see myself a lot in this, like, because I have been somewhat faithful at some point in God and completely turned away. And I'm an atheist. I do not believe at all. I know a lot of people who do. But I mean, for me, it's like, I find Jesus Christ's words, like what is described in the Bible, or at least some parts of the Bible, I find it very something that we should strive towards. Absolutely. And it's also like what's founded most of our morals and like that we live under today. But so for me, I feel a bit like Thorfinn is just like listening in and saying, oh, this whole thing is really interesting, but I am not actively believing, if that makes sense. So in that regard, I relate a lot to Thorfinn. It's like there's so much like gold, but more in a, I am going to use this and like apply it to my own life and my own self, but without the whole religion part of it and the whole belief.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah. It's a difficult conversation to get into. I've heard, of course, but I've heard people, when talking about morality, and seen some stuff where, like, someone who's Christian and arguing that, okay, we have our morality from Christianity, Jesus Christ's teachings, and like how you should treat other people, golden rule, all of that. It's from the Bible. If we don't have that, we're all savages and there's no morality. Whereas as an atheist, you could, of course, you still have morals, and it's being put into words in the Bible, and that's, you can definitely still get a lot out of that, even if you're not a Christian. But I just wanted to, like, for me, it's just important to say that, of course, it doesn't, like, morality doesn't, like, it's not exclusive to one religion.
I hope that's not what you.
No, that's not what. No. That's just. Okay. I just wanted to say that in general. I wanted to say that before you even started saying what you were saying, and because, like, just we as people and like how do you then arrive at like being a moral person if you're not being told how to be that in like if you're reading it or being read to you, but we just have that in a lot of people, thankfully have that in them inherently, that like just logically or whatever, looking at other people maybe being mistreated or whatever, or they're doing something to you, or you're like, well, that's like I don't want to do that to another person because I don't want that done to me, or so it can be born out of, it doesn't have to be, that's.
Can I just
of
elaborate?
course, yeah, I am really just shooting myself in the foot right now, so please take over.
It's actually from an Evo psych, like
from an
evolutionary psychology way.
Okay. Yes.
From that point of view, we as a species, when we were hiding in the trees and running on the like when we were still kind of like
before.
Yeah. So a long time ago, before so we lived in groups, and it's something I've been told by psychologists. That and that's also why we strive towards to be liked so much, because there's a higher chance that the flock, what's it called, the herd is going to protect you and help you if they like you. Yeah. So you are going to do your best to be liked by the herd. That's how you survive. Like I mean, that's the evolutionary part. So if you're liked, there's a higher chance of you surviving. And if there's a higher chance of you surviving, you put out, like, your genes will succeed, right? So it's kind of like, so kindness actually is evolutionary. From an evolutionary standpoint, kindness is what makes us survive.
Yeah, but... sorry.
Of course, if there's like tribes that you are, then of course someone has to fight for you, right? And then there's like a whole strength thing, right? But I mean, that's some of the things that I was told, and perhaps I should put it into context. It was like, because I've been struggling a lot with postpartum depression, and it was a lot like this, like when you want to be seen as a good parent, why it's, for some people it's so important, and that we try to be perfect parents, is because we want to be liked by the herd, because when we're liked by the herd, there's a higher chance of survival. So it's like, it's deep within our genes that like this is going on, right? So it's also, as you say, like it's inherent, this kindness, and this like, we don't, so I guess if you see someone bully a person, you don't want that to happen, right? So there's like something inherently in us, usually, that will want us to stop that thing, or at least dislike that person. And if you're being disliked, then
survival instincts,
right?
Sort of. So be kind, and there's a better chance that you'll actually maybe survive. But I'd say that's, by that logic, then there's also like the other side of that coin that follows right along must be fear, then, because that's all like, if they don't love me, then fear can work in the same way, or like I'm not arguing that it's the same thing at all. You should always be kind, but if you can't make people like you, then you can also achieve a lot by making them fear you, unfortunately. And that's also something that we've learned throughout history, I'm guessing.
I guess that's
could
where...
also be a...
I guess that's where where we have like your kindness is being exploited by people who are not kind.
Yeah, sure,
like,
sure.
It's like if you
and
have
that's always a risk, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be kind.
I've heard about like experiments where they had like villages where people were living with basically no rules, but still like some sort of like, there was still like a social like respect between each other. And then some people that is not in the same like mindset, they come in and they destroy everything. But as long as people live within the same mindset, usually they get along. And it's first when you enter this agent of chaos that there's gonna be chaos, right? Because that person is not following along with the rest of the herd. And now, as you say, if you then lead by fear, you can definitely also fuck up the whole group dynamic, right? And then it's something else. And people, of course, will also exploit, because that's another like survival thing, right? Because if you are physically taken over, and I think then of course you survive, right? And if you're physically, if you're stronger, you're going to survive. But from a social standpoint, I mean, that's why kindness is inherited, right? That whole thing. Sorry, that was long.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. And of course, it's also sort of relevant to what's going on in the world right now. Kindness versus, no, I'm big, I'm strong, I'm gonna take whatever I want, and yada yada. And we're not gonna get more into it necessarily, but you know, we're from Denmark, so you figure it out.
Colonialism.
Yeah, sure. Call it that. Anything else for this one? No? Right. Danish word of the day, and then we'll wrap it up. And I guess you could kind of say that these two episodes, kind of the quiet before the storm. So we're going to translate that term, because we also have that in Danish. Quiet before the storm in Danish. What is that?
Stilhed før stormen.
Yes.
So it means, quiet, stillhed. Before, før, storm.
Storm. Yeah,
storm.
That one is pretty
self-explanatory.
Yeah, or at least it's very close. Just adding a few more letters. But I don't think there's much more to say about it than that. It's just, that's what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be back as soon as possible with some more Vinland Saga. Thank you. Did I say thank you for watching? I said that.
Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.
Farvel.
Farvel.